Prostate cancer is the second most common cause of cancer and the sixth leading cause of cancer death of all men worldwide. Thankfully, we have yoga that can help in preventing this condition. Hi, my name is Brent Goble. I run my own yoga shala and YouTube channel called Piece of Blue Yoga, and I'm very excited to be partnering with Man Matters, India's first holistic wellness platform for men. The walnut-sized prostate gland is located in front of the rectum and underneath the bladder. It also surrounds the urethra, a small tube which drains urine from the bladder through the penis. Now, under normal conditions, this straw through a donut arrangement works just fine. But as the prostate swells, either through prostatitis or BPH, the amount of urine that is able to pass through the urethra is greatly reduced. Now, today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 yoga asanas that you can do on a daily basis that will help improve the health of your prostate. This activation of the pelvic floor muscles around the prostate gland is going to ensure that it gets a proper amount of blood flow to ensure its health. Now, none of these asanas should be too challenging, but if you'd like, you can grab a small rolled up towel to place under your knees for comfort. Okay, let's get started. Starting with Virasana, Hero's Pose. From sitting on the heels, sit forward, open up the heels, and sit in between them. If you feel a small amount of pressure into the knees, take a rolled up towel and place it underneath your sit bones. This pose is excellent for opening up the tops of the legs and releasing into the pelvic floor. Continue to sit with your spine straight and your shoulders rolled up, back, and down. Stay in this posture for 1 to 3 minutes. When you're finished, come to a seated position with your legs outstretched in front of you. Moving into Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. With your feet outstretched, pull the bottoms of your feet together close to the groins. Wrap your hands around both of your feet and sit tall. Continue to lift the spine and pull the lower belly in. Hold this pose for 10 breaths up to 2 minutes. This pose is excellent for hip mobility and proper blood flow. When you're finished, simply release the grip and extend your legs out in front of you. Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose. Begin by bringing your left heel to the inner thigh and allowing the left knee to fall open. If it doesn't touch the ground, take the small towel and place it underneath your thigh so it's less pressure across the hip. Reach for the foot and slowly bend forward. Continue to squeeze in on the pelvic floor and pull in the lower belly. When you're finished with 10 breaths, rise and then come to the other side. Pull the right heel in and place the towel underneath the hip if needed. Reach for the foot and slowly bend over the knee. Janu Shirshasana is head to knee pose. Hold this posture for 10 breaths on each side. When you're finished, slowly come up and come back into a seated position. Now moving into Dhanurasana, bow pose. From lying on your stomach, slowly bend the right and the left leg in. Reach the right hand to grab the right ankle and the left hand to grab the left ankle. Exhale all the air out of your lungs, and on the next inhale, lift. Hold this pose for 10 breaths. Continue to look straight and avoid craning your neck. If it's too much pressure across the thighs, you can open the feet, but try to keep the toes together. Continue to pull up on the pelvic floor here. When you're finished, slowly release and come back to resting. Now moving into Supta Padangusthasana, lying big toe pose. Come to lying on your back and lift your right leg above you. With your right hand, take the first 3 fingers and grab the big toe. Continue to extend out of the left grounded leg. And also pull up on the pelvic floor. Hold this pose for 10 breaths. When you're finished, release the right leg and switch sides. Left hand grabs the left big toe with the first 3 fingers. Continue to pull on the pelvic floor and the lower belly. When you're finished, slowly release the leg back down. So to recap, we did Virasana, hero's pose, held 1 to 3 minutes 2 times per day. Baddha Konasana, held 10 breaths to 2 minutes 1 time per day. Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose, held for 10 breaths to 1 minute per leg, and remember you can use the towel here if you need it. Dhanurasana, bow pose, held for a slow 10 breaths. And then Supta Padangusthasana, lying big toe pose, held for up to 1 minute per leg. Now remember, on all these postures, to gently squeeze and lift on the pelvic floor. I hope you enjoy your practice and enjoy your health. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Man Matters to get expert advice on your health and wellness.